Yo, what's up, bro? Back again di live streaming saya yang adanya. Nah, oke. Au au. Cek suara dulu. Cukup tricky juga ini soal audio nih. Lah kok buffering. Gas.
Inter Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
8.000 bitrate
Just
bagus
joining
kok.
us, we are
Tidak.
already underway. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Terlalu keras suaranya.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Terlalu besar suaranya.
Oh, he's been caught on it. Tries a shot. They've scored.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Empat lah ya di lapangan. Stel 7 stadion 4 juga. Efek suara 5. Dah.
Galatasaray finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Keras
This is
suaranya.
a formidable matchup. It's a goal kick.
Masih keras kah? Cek 1 2 3 cek 1 2 3 cek. Harus ngomong terus biar bertabrakan sama suara komentator. Apakah suara saya lebih rendah?
And it's gone back to the keeper. Torreira. Lamina. Now it's Osimhen. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal.
Saya berhenti ngomong, komentatornya berhenti ngomong. Gimana sih, Pak? Baris Queta Ambon control sort of.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's
Kita
almost
ngomong apa
personal.
ya?
And it had to be.
OBS 31.1.2 profile
It's a goal kick.
untitled scenes 2 break
Guardiola.
QR notif mono timeline game
Raul.
capture.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tacho.
Mana yang bagus di sini nih? Oh, kita jalur nih, ada Margulehi. Ke depan dia Virgil van Dijk. Eduardo Camavinga, ke depan dia ada Fernando Torres, ke belakang juga umpan kembali Rodri.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Sané really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Lionel
And
Messi
should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Diambil.
Yilmaz. Now Jacobs. Sanchez. Gundogan. Sané going face to face with his great rival.
Jacobs.
Singo receives it in a wide position.
Ilfrep Singo. Lemina.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped
Let's
it.
go Guardiola. Espacio. Raul.
Half an hour played now. It's a searching pass. Under an awful lot of pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Turun lagi sih.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He was under real pressure there. Singo has it out wide and in space. And it's Lemina. Rodri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bardacci kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yilmaz.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again
Suara
second.
setengah begini enak.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Gundogan. Torreira. And it's Sané.
Suara
Singo.
setengah begini enak.
And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lucas Torreira.
Galatasaray finding their passes. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent
Dan
thus
berakhirlah
far. A
babak
little
pertama.
inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn
What do
your
you think we're
attention
up
to
to
the
after
screen for
45 minutes?
information provided
Inter
by the
really
local
have looked
police.
very good
Everyone,
in transitions,
please welcome
so
our
I'll be
players.
expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's Sané. Gundogan. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Camavinga goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll
Shooting
gladly take any
chance.
opportunity to launch that counter.
Jacobs. And Yilmaz. Jacobs.
Oh, really well played.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jacobs just loves to go forward whenever he can. Now it's Sané. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in here. Gehi can get it clear. Camavinga. And Inter now could counter-attack. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. Looks a good ball through. He is through here. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Jacobs picks it up out wide. No, that's too long. Vardiol. Sané. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yilmaz. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. He's found... And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You don't keep those outs. He knew.
Udah lah
He
ya,
just
cantik
knew.
betul
That's an
umpan
incredible shot. The
fotonya
dip and
Amorim.
how he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Ada Amorim ini. Ih, passing cantiknya Messi. Tak amat sah.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And here's Osimhen. He's had it taken off him.
Fernando Torres ke depan, ada Messi. Messi.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Raul. Torreira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Marguehi,
Alexander-Arnold.
Friends, Alexander-Arnold,
through.
Raul.
He's in
Raul
plenty of
sekarang.
space here. He is just caressing the ball. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that
Akan
element of
Sono
craft
dulu.
and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Number 99, Lamina. Coming on the field is
Jangan.
number 7, Çalhanoğlu.
Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi.
Putus-putus
It's made its
suaranya.
way to him. Now it's Raul. And it's Fernando Torres. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Raul, Fernando Torres.
Has crossed into the middle. Cleared away. And now the breakaway. Now it's Osimhen.
Harus segini ya dekatnya. Baru enak.
And this is Messi. Camavinga. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Taken goal. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal
Tepuk
with
tangan
an awful
Amorim
lot
di
of
situ.
unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Galatasaray making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Allahu Akbar.
Having a ball
Coming on
here.
the field, number 21, number
Can he get
8.
on the end of this? Nice control. That is good strength. Crossed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. Jacobs.
Kita enjoy the game aja.
Now it's Shalai. Çalhanoğlu. Raul. He's got away. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vardiol. Good running, strong and purpose. Shot at goal! And it's been taken short. So much time and space here. Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Torreira. That pass isn't the best. He has a look up. Gundogan. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. CUPU. Over to the left.
CUPU.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Keep the ball. And that will be it. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work
Hello,
already done, the
everybody,
team
and
can
welcome
set
to
out to
today's
enjoy
match.
this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Colours vivid and
Please welcome
vibrant,
everyone.
songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And Torres! Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Torres finds himself offside. Rodri. Raul. Raul! Oh, taken with style! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to...
And Torres! Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Torres! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! And they're at it again in double quick time! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible.
And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now there's a fine... And Messi! Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And Messi! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, that is asking for... And a chance! Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
And that's it. And And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Great vision. Played into space out wide. Sané. Can he get on the end of this? And that's played in low. And this is Raul. Looking for options for movement. And this is Torres. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. Out for a throw. Guardiola. Either side especially adventurous early on. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Sané. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Ruben Diaz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Raul, now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now the ball in. It's a mighty effort!
Al Nassr clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Vardiol picks it up out wide, and he was alert to it. Can he finish? It's there! Al Nassr take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding us...
Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Now it's Musiala. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Fernando Torres. Raul. Camavinga. That's a little off target. And Gehi. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And Batistuta! Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Fernando Torres. Now it's Raul. Stood up well to him there.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's picked his way through. Batistuta! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Messi. And it's Camavinga. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Back on the ball again. Very nicely done. Good spot, that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Batistuta. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Inter certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
And a quick announcement
To
for the
keep
benefit
pushing,
of anybody
keep
who has found
imposing.
themselves a
Don't
little
leave the
lost
door
today.
open for the
Please look
opposition.
at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again, then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And a chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ødegaard. Spread it left. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Nasser clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Threads one in. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. That has not gone well.
Oh, really well played.
That's good play. Now it's Mbappe.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Batistuta. And this Batistuta! And he's hit it long. Vardiol. And it's Azar. Kimmich. Marmouche. And this is Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Musiala. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played. Azar. Kimmich goes sliding in. Sané. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass.
Camavinga! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Kimmich. Marmouche. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold. Fernando Torres looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Kimmich. And here's Batistuta. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. No, again there's no way through. Played out to the left flank. Looking to play him in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Musiala. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's being urged to shoot. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This time surely! And again! And again! They've scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Sané at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Lamulu. Aduh. Tidak ada Paco.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running. And it's Xavi. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy, and I think it set the scene for what happened in Qatar a year later.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Rice. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nesta. Mbappe gets a foot in here. Thuram. And back to the goalkeeper. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Quarter of an hour played. Rodri.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Merino! And again!
Bukan reling.
That's what you call
Tarik di.
inspired goalkeeping.
Sorry.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Raul. Nicely weighted ball.
Ah,
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Merino. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Griezmann. Isco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a shade optimistic. Merino. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Raul. Drilled in low. Great shot! Good
aduh.
effort first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi. That's a physical challenge. 15 minutes till half-time. Alexander-Arnold. To Messi. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Rodri. Vardio. Merino. collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Merino. And Guardiol. And it's Rice. Looking tidy in possession here.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rice. Oh, easy
Aduh.
pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. Yehi. Rodri. And Guardiol. And it's Rice. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And he's decent chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Picked out brilliantly. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Inter Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Threads one in. Raul. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Body Messi. Cara kasih bertahan gimana?
Xavi Alonso. Griezmann. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Saliba. And here's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Griezmann proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Inter Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first
Terlalu
half.
keras
Here.
umpannya.
1-0 the score. Xavi.
La asistencia a este
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
No, again, there's no way through. Rice takes control of it and he's on the move. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. It's a goal kick. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. No way through. Rice. Raul. And that's a throw-in. Rodri. And it's Camavinga. Rice. Good read, needed to be. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Maldini. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Referee's had a good look and given
Cambio
a
de
corner.
jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner
El
now.
dorsal 10, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22.
And it's been taken short.
El dorsal 20.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shoots! Messi. Now he's got space here. That's been slipped through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Inter Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Neymar. Rice cuts out the pass.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to
Dos
be able to
minutos
hold the
de
ball up
descuento.
like that until...
Shot at goal! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And we're underway. Well, you could make a case to say, Jim, that Park Ji-sung is the most successful Asian export ever.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Hugely popular, and it's hard to argue if you look at his record at the very top level. A player with an impeccable work ethic and discipline, and he has the knack of turning up at all the big games too.
And here's Torres. Merino. Mbappe. For Rice. And it's Marino. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Hazard. Donnarumma getting this one clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raul. Brilliantly cut out. And they're on him in a flash. Pinches it off him. Inter Milan controlling the possession in this early phase. Played into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Raul looks to get on the end of this. And this is Torres. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a shot! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. He's having a good look here. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. He's had a crack. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Vardiol. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Ah, that's a fine interception. Yehi. Rodri. And it's Rodri. More and more pressure on the ball here. It shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That pass isn't the best. Vardiol.
Aduh, jauhnya.
Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been intercepted. Rice. Merino, certainly one of the players of the week. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. For Rice. Vardiol. And this is Raul. It's out for a goal kick. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Merino. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. Nice looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's running through. And the finish! Goal! Inter! And right on half-time, that is telling. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Inter Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So you're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That was good alertness. And this is Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot could be on. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Torres, good driving run. Park Ji-sung. Rice. Still just a single goal between the sides. Raul has got himself a free kick. 60 minutes played.
Ih,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's some
aduh,
decent enough
body
try.
positionnya jelek tuh,
Himself, Peter, but he did it well enough.
keeping
Better luck
dikit
next time,
enak
maybe.
tuh.
Merino. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's Park Ji-sung.
Sit.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Pantu.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bayer claims it, and the danger passes. Park Ji-sung.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Park Ji-sung charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is a great pick out. Merino. Gehi did just about
Indah
enough to
sekali.
come out
Mbappe
on top
dapat.
there.
Dapat
Neither
Mbappe.
party
Nice.
overly willing to compromise. And the shot! He scored! 2-up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bale receives it in a wide position. Rice. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
He's going for goal! What a hit, the save was firm. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And he can clear it away. And that is it, the referee has seen it off. Inter Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves.
Dembele. Dah enak.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's Van Basten. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Merino. And here's Mbappe. Saliba was in no mood for any of that. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he was quick to react. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good spread. Messi, and it's Marino. Messi receives it in a wide position.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Caresses it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. Raul tries to dink it through. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Set tuh.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Raul. Tadi Raul bagus.
Rice for Merino. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And he's whipped it across. Cleared away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one
Aduh.
over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
Keeper.
Of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Nice.
Van Nistelrooy. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tchouameni is there, and he can pick it up. Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. 30 minutes gone. Nicely aimed pass. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Van Basten! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Apa
Looks a
sih?
foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great chance here from position A1.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
look at this. And the finish!
Aduh, nggak lihat.
He's delivered all right! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Searching pass he's played there.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this
Bukan di
half,
situ lah.
just to set the tone for what's to come.
5 minutes till the break. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's picked it up out wide. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply
Okay.
part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
There will be 1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Mbappe.
Lambat betul.
Goal. Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment.
Please
It's been
join
compelling
me in
stuff.
wishing all the best for members
It's a
of our
dressing
fan
room
club
that
celebrating
needs
their wedding
rousing at
anniversary
half-time
today.
because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself.
Takes a shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba, Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Camavinga. Now he's got space here.
Nice.
Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni. And it's Pedri.
Eh,
Closing in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking
The
stuff.
attendance for this match was
Some heroic goalkeeping,
28,997.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Messi. And it's Marino. Messi. Some
Ay,
resolute
nggak bisa
defending
umpan
there.
nih. Tercancel terus.
Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball.
Panas terus
That's a
tingginya.
contest to keep an eye on. Raul and Van Nistelrooy! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. A exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He rises! Outstanding save to keep that out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Guardiola. Camavinga. And it's Marino.
Is
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
apaan itu?
Played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Now it's Camavinga. Now it's Hazard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's beautifully weighted. Donnarumma clears. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard gets into a good position, and that's played in low. Oh, that was vital. And here's Marino. He's in space and looking for options. Hazard with the delivery.
Aduh.
Could move up a gear here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Camavinga. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Raul. Coming on to
Merino.
replace him is number 10, Hazard.
Van Dijk.
Inter are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Kepala.
Hazard. Kaká. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
There will be 3 minutes added
Foot
time.
in. And the
Oh,
number on the
hello.
board is 3. Van Basten. Now it's Pedri. Ambitious ball here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Pass somewhat off target. And we're done. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to...
Rp10.000.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to
Hello
lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Manchester United against
Just
Inter.
listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's superb. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cross flung in towards the middle. Out to the left it goes. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think...
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Neymar. Rice. And here's Torres. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Kayak gitu doang,
The
guys.
worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Chouameni. Played out towards the right wing. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a good ball out wide. Serginho wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. The most accurate pass. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. Fernando Torres.
Aduh,
Baresi is there to clear.
ada kepala.
Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass.
Nice, tapi
Rodri cuts
samping
it
dulu
out.
basnya.
Merino. Played out to the right.
Yusuf.
Mbappe.
Aduh, Sergio.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Messi. Messi goes steaming forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. I know he's got that wrong. And here's Torres. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Ya
When it's
Allah,
delivered
nggak
early
kena.
like that, defenders just can't...
Kena.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Serginho has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Messi. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Azar. Azar goes on a run down the left wing. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And this is Neymar. Messi. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Messi. Gnabry. Played in deep. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Neymar.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Rice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's delightful. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Merino, very much a player of the moment. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. Torres!
Doch.
Merino. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Messi. And it's
There will be
Conte.
1 minute added
And
time.
the through ball. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Over to the left. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's going all the way! Oh, that's fabulous. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Inter Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Neymar.
Here we
Number
go again.
27, Serginho.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but
Number
I'm expecting
22,
things to open up
Conte.
now and we get some free-flowing
Coming on
football.
the field, number 12, Van Basten.
Alexander
Number 66,
Arnold.
Alexander
That's good
Arnold.
pressing, squeezing the
Number
play.
16,
Inter
Rodri.
Milan do appear to have made a
Substitutions
half-time
taking place.
change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Aimed beyond the defence.
Kosong nih.
Drilled it. He's having a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Torres.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And a chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan will have to save it here or there's real trouble. It's bounced back off the post.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Gnabry. And here's Van Basten. Some really good ball movement. Messi! And it's in! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Messi plays it across. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Inter Milan are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Under.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Mbappe shoots! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Torres.
So,
Good pressure,
oh.
determined, intense. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Manchester tries a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
A header! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. A searching ball out wide. And that's shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Fernando Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van Basten. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for the header! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Very much into the last knockings. He's found the way through.
4 added minutes
Manchester
has been
United
indicated.
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Van Basten. Now this could be a chance. Goes down, but nothing given. Rice. Out to the left it goes. Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets his head on it! It's loose now and they want to get it. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Inter Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Fernando Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Able to catch today's match broadcast
Inter
live
Milan
on our club's
leave it
FM
late.
station.
Doi.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund against Inter.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Over to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only fun.
Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chooses to go back. Caught offside that time.
Sekali, aduh.
Rice. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Rice. Azar. Oh, good spread. Messi. Cafu picks it up out wide. Good read, needed to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu has it in a wide position. Quality ball. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. Rice. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rice. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Alexander-Arnold.
Aduh, lamanya.
Hazard. De Bruyne. And it's Rodri. Look at the space here. Now this shoots. Rice. Now Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Foot in. Borussia Dortmund are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to pose some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rice. And De Bruyne! Vardio. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised. There's the shot!
Kok salah eh.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's making a real surge on the left. Balde receives it in a wide position. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Mbappe. He's had it nicked away. Short changes him with that pass. Cafu. Rodri.
There will be 1
Calmarino
minute added
takes
time.
control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! The breakthrough strike! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Inter Milan are
Substitution.
in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Fernandez proves too strong. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Balde. Rice going full steam ahead down the left flank. Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Skims one in. He's cut it out. Rice. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Azar. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Now it's Azar. Rice. Hazard gets into some space. Can he finish? And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rice. He could be in here. Oh, robust challenge. Played up towards the front line. Fernandez couldn't squeeze it through. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. CUPU. And here's Mbappe. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
The most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard.
Ganyan.
Ball's gone out of play. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? CUPU. And it's Rice. Vardio. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Swung over. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Hazard. He is through
Cepat
here.
mah.
And that was very necessary. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. And he was quick to react. He's looking wide. Rodri. Played out to the left flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
You have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's picked it up out wide. Hoisted it. Header! That's another chance. Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rodri. very much into the last knockings. That looks a cracking ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Referee has just said play on. Messi. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Really fierce, close defending. Owen. Hazard. It's Hazard! Oh, it's come loose. Played in. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Mateus. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Liverpool with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Serginho.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top class...
Decent chance! He's scored! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi. Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Azar. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did.
Mohamed Salah! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus, he's being urged to shoot. Cross to the back post. And the keeper has it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Drilled in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Hernandez. Now it's Messi. He's through here. He's having a shot! And it's in! Inter are back in business. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Owen. Camavinga shifted it to the flank. He's in a great position here. 15 minutes till half-time. Good ball, good take. Nice physical challenge. Pirlo is the guilty party there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Owen. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. Merino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul. Raul going full tilt down the left. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Owen is onto this. Messi. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Adams makes
There
the
will be 1
interception.
minute added time.
Mohamed Salah. Rodri deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitutions taking place.
The second half then, just getting going. And he cuts out the supply. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nicely spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. Owen powering forward here. Messi. Bellingham. Fernandes. Great vision. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Azar. Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. Now it's Owen, showing good feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard. Messi. And that's gone loose. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played into space. Nicely worked. Martinez with the clearance.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press,
Attendance for this match
and there's
was
simply no way out.
29,950.
And a chance! It's in! And they're back in front! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bellingham. Spread it left. And it's Azar. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. That'll do under the circumstances. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Inter Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Takes a shot!
Number 27, Serginho.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Azar. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Azar. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super find.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he's worked it through. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Azar. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot, chance for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! The terrific goal, what a super sharp finish. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. They've got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. Oh, super find. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to dink it through. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. Shot could be on. He is through here. No goals as yet. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bellingham. And here's Messi. Bellingham. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Milan finding their passes. Mbappe goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Messi goes short. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Rice. He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Saliba. Tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Saka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice. It's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Merino. Rice. Played out to the left flank. Hazard gets into some space. Ball swung in. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Hazard. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Messi. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. Merino. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's been drilled forward. Rodri cuts it out. And it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rice. Mbappe. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's Rice. And this is Torres. Torres! Yes! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Torres. Driving forward. That is a brilliant interception. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now that's well seen too.
Inter are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
looking to add to his goal.
80.314 spettatori.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Up he goes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Alexander-Arnold. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Just eases him off the ball. Rice. It's Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. Well, played right into his path. He's shipping chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Opts to play it back, and it's Azar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Azar. And it's Timber. Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And he's gone searching crossfield. Fernando Torres. And it's Rice. Saka. That'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Well read, and the danger is averted. Merino. 75 minutes played.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Azar.
Oh, great feat, that.
And the through ball. Look at... And the shot! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Tacho cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Referee's given a throw. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Fernando Torres. And Azar. Pinches it off him. And here's Torres. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rice. And it's Azar. Gets a good foot in there. Nice looking ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Azar. And this is Torres. Bellingham. And this is Azar. Great vision. Oh, cracking chance, surely! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hazard, can he get on the end of this? And a chance! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There
Malah
really
malas.
is no way back now.
Yeah, to see it unfold